ComEd is working to restore power to thousands of customers after last night's ice storm. There are about 2,000 active outage areas, leaving nearly 50,000 people in the dark. At the height of the storm, that figure was over 110,000. Among them are residents of the Wild Rose subdivision in St. Charles.
And that's where we find CBS 2's Suzanne Lemonnier right now. Suzanne?
Well, I have some incredibly great news to share with you. After nearly 24 hours of having no power here and our report airing at 4:30, we saw in just the past 40 minutes or so this. Take a look right here. That's the home office inside the Morgan family home. The lights are back on and they are thrilled, believe me. Now I want to show you something. They had to put all of their food in these coolers that you see right here. This is the food that was in the refrigerator. All of this here, these 3 large coolers, this was in the freezer. This was their reality while their neighbors with generators lived life as usual.
I'm making my mom's chop suey recipe.
Jane Callahan has a big smile as she cooks in the warmth of her home in the Wild Rose subdivision here in St. Charles. The loud sound of this generator has been music to Callahan's ears.
I always offer everybody to come over and charge anything they need to.
She just had a new generator installed about 2 months ago. It turned on when she lost power yesterday afternoon.
Around 5 o'clock when I got home, the power was flickering on and off, and I had the generator turn on and off 2 or 3 times. And then all of a sudden about 5:30, I want to say, it was out.
The storm that swept through the area left trees covered in ice, causing them to come crashing to the ground, like this one next to Jennifer Edgley's house.
My son was upstairs watching from a window, and it was just very, very windy, and it was when all of the ice was, like the rain was turning to ice on the trees, and I think that the weight of it just made it fall.
Wild Rose Elementary School is closed. It has no power, just like Pat Morgan's home.
My husband just turned this on this morning, put it on this morning. It's a gas fireplace, which I love. The biggest problem is the food. You know, I've got 2 refrigerators and a deep freeze, and for several hours, like through the night, everything was fine. When I got up early this morning, all of my meat and everything was still rock solid. So I thought, well, we're doing okay. But now things are starting to loosen up.
Well, guess what? Now all of this food, and here are some pork ribs inside this makeshift freezer right here. All of this can go back inside the real freezer in the house and away from the prying paws of the raccoons that love to frequent this heavily wooded backyard in St. Charles. Suzanne Lemonnier, CBS 2 News.
Oh, that is such good news to see the power back on. They're dealing with a lot out there. Suzanne, thank you.